A lot of people will say, "Oh, you're a physician. What are you doing?" So that in itself is a problem. Like for us, right? Like if you really internalize that, that could be a problem. So no, I think that I think every business owner needs personal development. I know myself, I'll listen to podcasts in the morning. I read a lot of audio. I listen to a lot of audiobooks as I walk throughout the neighborhood. That is so important. And I think it is constantly learning, making connections, and just working on yourself, making sure also with self-care, like if we don't get enough sleep, we doubt ourselves more, right? Because we're already kind of under the weather because we didn't sleep good or we didn't exercise and we're eating crappy food. I know I'm kind of going off on a tangent here, but you have to take care of yourself first, right? Like basic needs, getting enough sleep, getting nutritious food. And then from there, work on self-development because it's your physical body and also your mental, right? The mental mind, the mind work that you have to do. And that puts you in pretty good shape to handle things. We're always going to run into an obstacle, always going to run into a problem. You may say to yourself, okay, this afternoon I'm going to do this and that. And then something comes up that totally blindsided you. It wasn't expected. And then how you handle it, what your reaction is. And your reaction is always going to be better if you have better self-care and you're taking care of yourself. You're going to bounce back easier.
That's true. And I'll say this one thing, especially in medicine, that really is not focused on is it was always, even in residency and stuff, your Q3 call, it's just push, push, push. What's your performance? Go see this patient, you're getting paged. Like it was always, do the job first. And there was hardly ever any focus on like, hey, make sure you rest. It's like, when can you be back? One of the things I was also going to ask you about is, you coach a lot of female entrepreneurs. What do you see in terms of their journey? Are these people that they start out kind of burned out, or the people that are seeking a new thing? Or do you find that once they treat the burnout, then they start seeking a new thing? Maybe if you can kind of
Combination. It's usually burnout, right? They're somewhat unhappy. And I believe that if you were fully happy, you'd be okay with medicine, family, friend life, and happy looking. But they're somewhat unhappy. So for the most part, it's not always. I remember being in medical school and thinking, I'm going to do something outside of medicine as well. I always wanted to do like entrepreneur work. But by and large, something happens that makes you, start thinking like, am I totally happy? Start asking questions. Is there anything else I can do? And then when that starts happening, they're searching. So then they're searching, and it could be Facebook groups, it could be, a membership program, it could just be articles and blogs that they're coming across. Or, they're on social media and they see other docs doing different things. And I think that's how the ball gets started. Like just that idea is there. Or they go to a conference, like I mentioned this past weekend, people left saying, wow, I didn't know that, there's so many other people doing different things. I didn't know that I could do that too. So I think that this is how it starts, right? Everyone's role or path is maybe a little bit different, but something is happening inside of you that makes you question, okay, what's my next move here? Do I stay or do I start looking at other things?